What up, what up, what up, what up? It's about to happen. It's about to happen.
Why'd you call me?
Because we need you.
Lordy have mercy.
We need you here.
What's that note still saying?
I have no idea why I got called.
Because you're part of the show.
Part of the show, Lisa. That's why you got called.
So not in the mood.
You can't just stay like that. That's it. It'll be okay. We got you. When the capture with diesel.
That the thing's been delivered yet? Hello?
Hello?
Did you get notification that the thing's been delivered?
No, it says delay now.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the heck is this?
That's fine, so I don't have to stop listening for the door.
Oh, okay. Window capture, I need to delete this. So that's me, window capture. What the heck
I
is-
bought one share of Twitter.
You got a what?
I bought one share of Twitter.
No way. Why? You just want to have it?
I have a lot going on and I like to mask my pain with shopping, but you know, COVID, so
Yeah.
stocks it is.
You're right. You got it. You got it. I'm telling you.
Hello?
That's right. You're right. Phone number's there. Sony White can't me. Alert button is there.
So by the end of the day, the end of the stock day,
Yeah.
I made $6.53.
There we go. That's it. You got it. I mean, stocks is the way to go. People don't get it, man. But hey, you know.
Well, I don't know anything about it. That's why I only bought one share. Well, I bought one share of Twitter and one share of Fitbit and one share of GoPro.
Oh, you bought a GoPro?
But I don't. It was just. I'm just an impulse buyer.
Yeah, GoPro is losing. The GoPro is gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. It's losing, but it's okay. But overall, by the end of the day, by the close of the bell, made
Yeah.
$6.52.
So, quick question: how are you buying these stocks?
Robinhood.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Well, I'm not doing it because I'm trying to be like a person who's into stocks.
Okay.
It was just like I needed to just buy something.
Oh, an impulse buy. Okay, I got you. That's good. Well, I'm gonna go get you guys right now. So, Diesel, I'm going for you.
Hey, I'm switching from my phone to the thing. Just call me back.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yeah, I got you. Perfect.
I'm gonna put on my headphones and go in the kitchen and eat some Chinese. So let's find out if these headphones are truly noise canceling headphones.
You know what? That's a good thing. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So let's see if you can hear my family.
Oh, they're in the kitchen. I cannot hear anything.
Well, I just got in here. I know. He left the and he put it. But that's what he looks like. He looks like a lesbian. Doesn't he look like a lesbian? Him.
Totally,
The
it's totally
hairstyle,
not.
The cool suits he's been wearing lately. Yeah. He looks like he should be playing like softball or soccer. Maybe Field hockey. Actually, you know who he looks like? He looks just like Joseph's best friend Sawyer. Like not the hair, but like the face. Yes. So he looks like. So this could have been Sawyer's dad. Yeah. So why does everyone look like that? Like, can you hear my family
We
talking
can
or
hear
no?
your family. That's okay.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
We can hear them. Yes.
You can hear them. Okay. Well then,
course.
I'll eat later then.
No, just eat.
No. I'm going back.
All right, mic check.
I'm not even hungry. I'm just eating just to eat.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Mic check. All right.
Looking good,
I can
everybody.
hear some feedback on yours. All right, keep talking.
Yes, it does sound horrible.
Yeah.
Keep talking about
Can you hear me? Testing.
it. It doesn't sound as clear as it should be.
Okay, I'm doing your filter right now for your chroma key. Boom.
So that means if I watch TV, y'all would be able to hear it. But I can play my game.
Boy.
I think I'll play Monopoly.
You playing Monopoly. Okay, and then I need to do Lisa real quick. In the capture. Add.
I'm so not in the mood for this.
Got you, Lisa right there. Boom, boom. We're gonna be live in a
Friday.
second, guys.
What did we talk about this week? We talked about the budgets. Did we do aliens this week? Is that right? No, that was last week. Am I coming in clear? Or?
You coming clear? Yeah, you good. Okay, we're live, guys. Let's start the show. What's going on, my sex YouTubers, and welcome back to RickyTube 365, guys. Today, Friday, 14th of August of 2020, we got a good show for you guys. We got something prepared, and we will be talking today about the NYPD and their budget. One of the questions that is being asked is why the NYPD budget is becoming the most expensive budget in the nation, guys. Nobody knows. I don't know. Looks like Lisa don't know. But guess what, guys? Diesel, he knows the reasons. He's ready. He's been prepared. And I'm just going to leave you guys for an hour. See you guys come back. But they ain't not joking, guys. We're gonna be talking about NYPD and why their budget is so crazy, guys. So let's go. Diesel, welcome back. Lisa, welcome back to the show. How you guys are doing today?
Well, I'm doing well. Today it was to the gym, worked out, got the mind right. Special shout out to the people that I've spoken to today in New York. Special shout out to y'all.
Lisa, how are we doing today?
Okay, I guess.
Okay, which is, it's something. I've been doing amazing today. For once, I was able. Yeah, I've been doing amazing. For once, I was able to, wake up this morning. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story about something that's a friend of mine. A story he gave me. Okay, so there's two guys in the hospitals. There's two guys at the hospital, and one guy is they're both in bed. They cannot move out of their bed. So there was one guy close to a window, and one guy far from the window, and he was not able to see outside the window. So every day, around 6 o'clock in the afternoon, he used to turn around to the side and then ask his friend at the hospital, the guy sharing the room with him. It was like, hey, what you can see outside. And he was telling him, hey, it's beautiful outside. The sun is bright. The kids are running. He was like, man, it's beautiful. So the next day, the same story. What you see outside, he's like, oh, I just saw a band was passing by. They were playing music. People were, very active. They were doing so many great things. Then he's like, wow, I can't wait to see what's outside. So the next day, he's like, hey, what's outside? And he's like, today it's raining, but it's beautiful. The rain, can see the water drop down, so amazing. So a couple of days passed, and then he was discharged from the hospital. Okay, and when he got discharged, they put him in he asked to be moved to the bed next to the window, so he can also watch outside. It was like, damn, I'm excited. I'll be able to watch now. So he got over there. They move him to the next bed, and when he look outside the window, the only thing that he can see is a wall. And then he's like confused, like, what the heck is going on here? A wall? That's the only thing you can see from that bed. And then he called the nurse, like, nurse, come over here. What's going on? Did you guys move me out of another room? And the nurse, the nurse is like, why are you asking that? It's like, well, I've been asking my partner here for the last, couple of weeks, what he see outside. He's been telling me how he see, rainbows, and he see, beautiful things outside, and he see the park, and he see people, but the only thing I can see is a wall. What's going on? And then the nurse told that guy, didn't you realize that he was blind? So the guy, the whole time, this guy was I will say, not inventing, or making things on his mind, but he was cheering up his friend, showing him what a perspective, you can have in life. It's not always what you see in front of you that should motivate you. Sometimes when things turn difficult, when things turn hard, we need to look for a better outcome. We need to look for a better answer. We need to look for what's out there, and don't just focus on that wall that is in front of you. Okay, you got to open your eyes, just like the blind man did, and then you got to look outside, and you got to think outside the box. That's my story of the day. Matter of fact, every day I'm gonna have a story from now on. God damn it, that was a good story.
Hey, thank you. We're going home. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.
That's it.
There's nothing else to top that. How we're gonna top that?
That's
I'm saying the man made the story about about a blind man in perspective. Like I can't top that anymore. Like
I think
now we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at New York City budget, and like, hey, it's a perspective. You can't top this, man. Let's go home, guys.
Let's go home. Hey, where's
Let's go home.
where's your friend? Where's your friend? He coming today?
Oh yeah, Don't.
You think he's ready for that?
There's no problem. Be around. Let's just say that.
He'll
be around. But I'm gonna get a little bit to the topic, and then I'm going to touch on the weekly events, take any questions and everything. Today should be a relaxed, chill day.
Okay.
But let me get straight into it. So I think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we all talked about New York City budgets. Everything was up in the air. As far as we pulled up some information from this, some information from that. I provided a video. I don't know if it's in the description. It's about 12 minutes. It's a nice little video from Business Insider, explaining what my colleague, actually what both of them were saying, but actually what he was actually stressing. Every mayor, they took a different precedence of police reform, and that kind of boost up the police department. And so in a sense, that the New York City Police Department, although there is, I think the population of New York City is about 8 million or probably 8 billion or something like that. It's in the 8 million. I think I looked at it. And California is probably half, if I want to say that, half of it. That still has nothing. From I think they started it from 1994, and my guy Rudy Giuliani. I remember Rudy, and I remember Mayor Bloomberg, and I remember I know who Como is. Everyone had a particular hand in the police department. One, I know Mayor Bloomberg wanted to emphasize the stop and frisk. And he said the reason we're doing that is to prevent people from carrying firearms. But when you look at the statistics, it was mainly focused on Black and Latinos getting frisked, stop and frisk. And when the cases came back, it was about 680. Don't quote me on. I got to look at it. 686 cases came back not guilty. So it was pretty much targeting. And so it kind of got out of hand. And so look at the video. It's a nice little look, but it does saying about
Did you say 680?
600,000. I want to say 600,000. Yeah, 600,000. Yeah, I gotta look at it again. You're playing in the background. But the budget, right? You know, the budget's 6 million. So that, you know, it's a nice little timeline chart that you guys can look at. And it would stress, it stresses what he was saying as far as it's good that he's actually in New York himself, because I remember Giuliani, I remember Bloomberg, but then I had left New York for a certain period of time. So I wasn't in the foxhole like the closer was. As far as the money being allocated with the expenses, Lisa was correct. The 2001.
Wait. Diesel. What did you just say?
Expenses were. Say again.
What did you say?
What?
What did you say about Lisa?
I said she was correct
about
okay.
Okay.
About the expenses. Yeah. Yeah, she was correct about the expenses, but we still got to look into it about where so cuts are being made. We understand that. But what I'm saying is it got out of control. The budget got out of control. It was led by fear, and it was particularly aimed at Black and Latinos. That's my argument.
So, Lisa, answer me this question. You know, maybe I'm naive. I don't know. Maybe I'm pro big NYPD. How you call it? Department. I don't see anything wrong on putting money on the police. You know, the more money they have, the more money that they can invest. I mean, and the police is. I mean, that's like detrimental for each society. You know, without policing our constituents, what kind of country are we gonna have? You know, I mean, I think is the argument here that they are well funded. By the way, don't forget to check the hat right here, RT365, and boom, that shirt. You see, it fits perfect. By the way,
you want to know what kind of place it would be?
Wakanda, like Wakanda.
A 1970s New York City. That's what kind of place it would be.
So I'm not complaining about the police department being well funded. Well, we have to fund it in the right places. If there was not police brutality, there's always going to be police brutality. But the fact that if I can invest into I can drink, let's just say, I can invest into healthy products, or I can invest into junk food. You know what I'm saying? So what I think, my belief is that they've been investing in junk food, this money into the police department, but it's stated there, and all my research says it yielded no results, no positive results. All it did was just separate the people from the police department, the population.
But didn't the crime rate go down tremendously from, like, 70s, early
People stopped
80s?
going outside. That's what it was. People stopped going
People
out. The,
stopped
the,
going outside.
the
That's what
crime rate,
happened.
the
Oh gosh.
crime rate. I don't know. I don't know the last time you've been in New York, but the crime rate, uh, lethality. So let's say instead of you having a traffic stop, and I am just being getting murdered at this traffic stop. I'm so I can't commit any more fellow crimes because I'm being taken care of from the beginning. I'm getting assassinated. I'm getting taken care of from one traffic stop. So of course it's going to go down because that one person that could have committed 5 crimes with on Monday. So people stopped going outside. They stopped going outside. They started becoming more dormant. That's where the mafia and all that stuff started taking up. Organized crime started taking it in there. Corruption. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about that. No one talked about the corruption within the police department.
I'm pretty sure New York is
So,
infamous for its corruption in the police department. So
okay.
I don't
Well,
know why
Nate,
you
so
say
go
that
ahead. Tell me.
nobody's
So tell
talking
me.
about
So
that.
tell me
I mean, it's
if it's
just like a
infamous.
common.
Give me in the case. Give me a case.
It's common knowledge. It's almost like a joke.
Give me a
It's
case if it's common knowledge. Then
I don't have a case off
I'll
the
wait.
top of my head, but
Exactly.
it's
I'll
like
wait.
it's a normal thing. Like the same with Chicago.
I'll wait. That's all
It's
I'm gonna
like a
say.
common thing.
I'm
It's
looking
a
at the stats right now for citywide crime statistics for New York City, and it looks like during the month of June, which is the latest that we have, shootings raised from last year to a 130% increase. Um, that's crazy. Um, 205 versus 89. So, I mean, how can we not fund it? How can we not fund the police, properly? I don't know. I don't know the argument here.
So I mean, I think taking money from the police is not the right answer to a degree. So instead of me investing into Jordans, this is just an hyperbole, guys. Instead of me investing in Jordans for all my for my officers, let me get something that's a little bit cheaper, and then I can take that money that I would have spent on a Jordan or an expensive shoe and invest it into 100% training. You know what I mean? The ability to walk around the neighborhood as a police officer, and know the people, and know, you know, just to be on the ground, walking around, they know your name, know the people. That's half of the fight right there. That's 75% of the battle.
that also
Um,
can lead that can lead to corruption as well.
okay. So okay. You're talking about walking in the community could lead to corruption.
No, knowing the
No,
people, that
okay.
could
So
lead to corruption. That could
so
be that could be like, you know what? Okay. I know you just killed this dude, but me
no,
and you, we're BFFs. I'm gonna help you out.
that's not.
Yeah, we're gonna plan
Yeah,
some. We're
yeah.
gonna
I
plan
mean,
some
I
evidence
can
or
understand that.
something, right?
No. I can understand that. I'm not talking about knowing the people like, hey, that's my homeboy, Ace Boon Coon. I'm talking about knowing the populace. So while I worked in the correction atmosphere, um, you had two type of correctional people. You had people that sat up in the booth, and didn't want to know anything, right? And then you have the people that was actually on the ground, the one that was actually interacting with the inmates or the population. Uh, very susceptible to corruptions. The one that are interacting, they're very susceptible. But if you get a good cop, proper training, i.e., like I ain't toot my own horn, but I was very good. I became an investigator because of my ability to get knowledge. So pretty much, you're on the ground. you're able to be in that foxhole. They see you around. Okay. You're able to pick up different signs, different personality traits. And to a point, you're able to almost foreshadow what's going to happen because you can see patterns. When you're not in the community all the time and you see a guy, which is, a dreaded guy, guys with dreadlocks, or, he's bumping his music and all this stuff, you come from a different type of lifestyle, you're automatically going to go ahead and say, oh, this is not good. Let me go ahead and pull it. He's up to nothing, up to no good. When I'm in the population, I'm seeing this. I'm like, nah, that's just Tom, man. That's what he does. But you got to watch him on this, that, and third because he's untrustworthy on this. So you just got to watch him. So that's what I mean. Walking around, getting out your damn patrol vehicle, stop being scary.
Let me say something real quick.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if I agree with that. Just because I think that there should be a separation. That's just how.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
It's just more orderly, and it's the lines are very clear, and the lines are very much defined that way. There can be no ambiguity. There can be no gray areas.
I like that word, ambiguity. And how say it again?
Ambiguity.
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 I like that word. I like it. I can't spell it, but I like it. Yeah. So that I'm gonna share this closer. He shared this.
But like I said, I do understand what you're saying. I'm not discounting what you said. I'm not disagreeing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. This is another example. Closer. He was a very he let's just say he's done well for his time being in New York. But he owned I don't want to. He owned some property. Okay. He earned some property. He owned some. He got notified that his property was being vandalized by one of the tenants. So instead of him, going yelling at the tenant, he went and called the police. The police officers came to his resident. He reported to the police officer what happened. The police officer looked at him and said, "You own this?" And he says, "Yes, here's my information. Here's all my documentation. Can you go ahead and arrest this female for such and such?" The police officer was still stunned and was like, "Hold on, sir, hold on. I got to get the whole story." And so the police officer started stressing to the female, like, "Did anyone hit you? Did anybody do anything? And so right when I think the, closer was pushing, "Hey, take this female to the prison." And she stopped and said, "Oh, no, he hit me." And he's like, closer said, "Hold on, I just got on scene. I didn't hit her. That must have been her boyfriend or something." So the police officer to prison and told the owner of the property, which is him, that he could not return back to the property. This is what I was talking about. This is a case of people judging people based off of how they look, and they're not knowing the population, not knowing the community. Because in New York, majority of the people that own a lot of property are, say, not black, and they're not. They're of the yarmulke wearing group.
So you're telling me that what you're saying right here
yarmulke,
is,
man.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Well, Jesus Christ, that is fucked up.
It's like, how are you going to be complaining about racism and you can be like, of the yarmulke people or whatever?
Yarmulke is not racist,
dude. That's
they wear.
That's why you can't make no arguments, bro.
The
most ignorant thing to say.
No, wait a second. You know who make an argument, close like yours? Joe Biden did when he mentioned that you cannot go to any 7-Eleven without seeing an Indian person. is you know what? Let's move on.
Yeah,
It's
let's
like
move on.
it's like the other day you were talking about, the dot. Now you're talking about like you have no arguments. You have zero arguments. Okay?
I have no what? I'm sorry,
No,
you broke up. I have no what?
you have zero arguments because the very things that you are complaining about are things that you do yourself.
What? Hold on.
I mean, if you're gonna refer,
Yes.
if you're gonna refer to, hey, if you're gonna talk about Puerto Rican, just say the reggaeton people, that reggaeton people. You be like,
Yeah,
oh, that reggaeton people,
no.
that Daddy
I think
Yankee,
she's
you
no,
know.
yeah, Daddy Yankee. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
serious.
Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, Bad Bunny. So it's I just don't get
Native.
this. This is what I'm trying to bring here because I want to go back to the budget part. We have for the last couple of nights, for the last couple of we have your friend calling, the closer,
Yeah.
and he was talking about a bunch of things, but one of the things that he failed to provide was facts. And we
I
talked
have
to
him.
him.
He texted to me.
We talked to him. We told him, "Hey, we want you to bring some facts to the chat." So anybody out there, if you're watching, if you're gonna call the show, which the number is right here, 520-261-7246, make sure that if you're gonna be, you need to have two things: a phone and either an iPad or a computer next to you, so you can come here. So you can come here to the show and you can start putting the facts on because you cannot just be making numbers. It
All right,
was
so
it was very
so
hard for me to.
so hold up.
Yeah.
This is the conversation between him and I. You're just gonna see the blue, which is him. These
Yeah.
are all of the
Factoids?
sources.
Yeah.
Yes, all the sources that he provided. I'm the white right there. So these are all the sources he's provided. We had a conversation
Dude, nobody can
offline.
read that. Just put your phone down.
I mean,
No,
you
I'm
got. I mean,
showing-
just copy those
This is-
copy those links and put it on the YouTube
This
comments.
is not to read it.
So people can
This
watch
is
them.
not to show. This is not to show you can read what we were talking about, because I don't obviously want you to read it. I'm showing that he did provide facts. I just didn't post it in the YouTube forum. So he was providing me facts. That was on my fault that I didn't go ahead and post it on the channel when he was actually sending it to me.
Well, whatever. The bottom line is you said I was right. But anyways, moving on. So about
No,
your friend,
no,
about your
no,
friend, about your friend,
Bottom
and you were,
line, go
and
ahead,
you
go
were
ahead.
talking about his arrest. I I want to let you know that I actually handled a case, that exact same situation. Of course, it was a county in Maryland though, but the exact situation. And you want to know what the outcome was of my investigation? Hello?
I'm sorry, I was shaking my head no, but go ahead.
Oh, so the outcome of my investigation is because the claim was a violation of his civil rights for false imprisonment. That was the claim, and he got a big fat denial because there was a a woman who claimed that she was hit, and the officer does have to investigate. So therefore, it was not false imprisonment. Sorry it happened, but the officer has to do his job.
So she was hit in the arm by whom? The person that got imprisoned or something?
That comes afterwards. When it becomes domestic violence, that's how it goes. It's arrest first,
Correct.
investigate later. That's how all domestic violence cases are handled. That doesn't have anything to do with skin color. That's just how all domestic violence cases are handled. I'm not saying it's
So
right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that is how it's handled. So your friend
once
wasn't
again,
mistreated. The officer was actually just following protocol. Some woman lied and said she got hit and he got arrested. The officer then investigated, and then I'm pretty sure he was released. He didn't go to jail. He didn't like go to court and get charges or
no,
whatever,
but
right?
yeah, but you're
Because
missing the whole front portion of the conversation was the fact that he was the owner He was telling the police officer that he was the owner.
Right.
And
The
the
reason
police
why
officer,
he can't go back, reason why he cannot go back is that is normal procedure with domestic violence, even though he is the property owner. That I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's how it is. He wasn't mistreated. That is actually how it is.
I'm saying the fact of the matter is he's the owner, and he stated he was the owner, and the police officer did not believe he was the owner.
Did the officer say he didn't believe him?
If you want me to have the guy call up exact story, then I can go ahead. I can only speak from his point of view because I wasn't currently there. But
pretty sure the officer did not say, "I don't believe you, sir."
Okay, well, there's a line of questioning. I know you've been questioned by a police officer, but I'm gonna show you when you try to catch somebody in a lie, you ask the same question over and over, but in different ways.
I had to do that as part of my job all the time.
Exactly.
And I wasn't a police officer.
So
I'm just trying to deny claims.
If he's sitting here and saying, "Yes, I'm the owner of the property," okay, and comes back and says, "Sir, are you aware? Do you know who is the owner of the property?" I am the owner of the property. Like, I keep telling you, I'm the owner of the property. Let's get past this. I'm the one that gave you the phone call, and you need to go ahead and make do your job. And I've seen that. I've let's just say that doesn't build any trust in the police department if I'm calling you and I get arrested.
But I'm just telling you, he wasn't arrested.
There was a domestic.
Right. He wasn't arrested because he was a black guy.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm not saying that procedure is right, because there are all these crazy women always lying and stuff. But that is the current process in many different jurisdictions across the nation. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with it. I'm just saying that is the process. It didn't have anything to do with the color of his skin.
So I got a question then.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a guy and I say I was hit, does the female get arrested?
Yeah, I've actually handled female people saying the same thing. Violation of my rights, false imprisonment.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Diesel, I want to go back to a point where you were talking earlier today about owning property in New York, and then Native American Chicano, he posted something here, and he was like, Bet Stewie. I did a quick search online on Google, and then goes back to Bedford Stuyvesant. I put the link on the description or the comments below, and they call this place a major cultural center for Brooklyn's African American population, not minor or not, just a major cultural center. And then they talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different zip codes that are involved into that community. So when I look at a map of New York, from the sky, it looks kind of small, but when it's almost the size of almost Puerto Rico. So it's big, it's pretty big. What I'm trying to bring here is, how can we motivate different people from different cultures to buy property in New York?
Well, according to Diesel, you got to wear a yarmulke. So
no, you got to have that chandelier with the candles,
Lahaim.
No. What is it called? Yeah, it's a candelabra, but isn't it something special for?
Yeah, it's called
a menorah. A menorah.
What? Don't be talking bad about them.
I'm not talking bad about them.
First of all, Judaism. What isn't it being Judaism? That's a religion. I could be Jewish, so.
Yes, you can be Jewish, but
I don't know if I wear my yarmulke.
But not everybody's Hebrew.
Drake is Jewish.
Let me tell you something about Jewish people. Most Jewish people are from Israel.
Say what?
Most Jewish people are from Israel.
Hebrews are all over the world. They were a nomadic tribe originally. Mm-hmm. And then they were slaves to many different countries. That's right. I said they were slaves
Let
to
my
many
people go.
different countries um, throughout Europe,
Black
Africa,
Lives Matter.
Middle East. I don't think that they're black, but okay.
Brown
And
lives. Brown lives matter.
Well,
yes, they were brown.
talking about these people from Israel, you know, I just gotta make a quick announcement to all you guys. I don't want you guys to know that President Trump facilitated Israel and UAE agreement, a version of the historic Middle East deal Trump, you know. So we have more peace in America and in the world thanks to President Trump. So don't forget, vote for Trump.
Hey, hey, did you know that
What?
Trump's brother is sick now because he got that
I thought
he
his
got
brother
that
was
he
dead.
no. I just seen the news article.
I haven't seen that.
Did he have more than one brother?
Yeah. Yes, Lisa.
Maybe he wasn't taking the
What the hell?
What?
he
I
wasn't
know he
taking
has a
hydroxychloroquine.
brother
That's what's
that's
going on.
dead.
Yeah, President Donald Trump's brother Robert hospitalized in New York. White House says.
Oh, he's in New York, bro. You know, New York got the most
That's
cases
what I'm
of.
saying. That's what.
They got the most cases of the virus. They got the most. Have you seen the crime stats over there in New York? They're crazy.
Hey.
I'm
Hey,
telling you, I don't
leave
know
New
why
York
people go
alone,
to New
bro.
York. You know, matter of
First
fact,
of
if
all,
if you go to Times Square and you buy people trying to sell you CDs, DVDs, you know, when you trying to play and you're on your blank CDs, blanks. That's what they're selling over.
First of
You
hey,
know.
hey, leave New York alone. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And New York is definitely the concrete jungle for a reason.
It
Last
started
last
off as a dirt road jungle.
hey, leave New York alone, Lisa.
It ain't never been right.
Yes, it has.
It ain't never been right. It ain't never been
I
right.
can't. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Have you seen Gangs in New York?
Yes, I've seen Gangs in. Shut up.
That's like one of my favorite movies.
Lisa,
It's like my top 5 favorites.
Lisa, New York's so
have you seen-
expensive that New York's so expensive. No, there's no gangs in New York. They can't afford to live over there.
Oh, be quiet.
They're like Gangs of Long Island.
So, yeah, just to touch on a whatchamacallit, Closer said yes, he did go to court. He went to court for the thing that we just talked about. He just texted me. I don't know if he's gonna call
Like
up.
with
We're
a
gonna see.
trial or what?
Damn, man.
Well, because people
Yeah.
go to court just to have charges heard, or people go to court for bond hearings. There's lots of different reasons why people go to court.
So he said the woman arrived on the premise while I
Mhm.
was waiting there with the police officers.
Oh, she came second.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Still, the claim was made. The officer has to investigate.
Yeah, I got
If
you.
I was the adjuster handling that case, I would have to deny it.
So how do we obvious okay. When did that become a thing where it's like you say one thing, oh nope, that's it. That's like why did women have so much power when it comes to
Stuff
just
like that.
saying
I don't agree with it. I'm telling you right now, I don't agree with it because I've seen a lot of that kind of stuff happen with my job, and I mean, I have to follow like the rules of the law, right? So
Right.
my opinion is taken out of what I actually conclude. But it frustrates me because it's often, very often, that people are not. One woman, she was bipolar and she would call the cops on her husband for no reason at least twice a month.
And they had to go through the protocol
They
every
have
time.
they have to go through the protocol every time. What happened, and reason why this one lingered so long, because it actually went to suit. I guess the guy got fed up, but he actually had to have his wife admitted.
What the hell? Look at this.
Because basically it was beyond harassment at that point, even though they were married, but she had mental issues, so he had to have her committed or have his life ruined.
So
that's why he ended up filing, like he actually took it to court that time, because he was trying to show, look, she's crazy and y'all keep arresting me.
So what kind of recommendations, since you dealt with it? I think I have my recommendation. I was told to just write everything down, document everything, put a timestamp, hour, whatever, and that could be used. Could that be used in court? If I had like a journal and said, look, Your Honor, photographs, all that stuff.
I mean, yes, but I think in situations, as long as there's no kids there, because if there are minors there, then you have to bring in CPS, right? But as
Right.
long as there's no kids there, I think take them both downtown, and interview them both separately. Like, just go ahead and get your investigation out of the way, but don't
Right.
just arrest one. Take them both downtown. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the other is disputing it at the scene. If the other is disputing what happened at the scene, take them both downtown. That's what they do for car accidents in Mexico.
They
In
just take both
Mexico,
to prison.
oh, in Mexico, if you can't settle that accident at the scene, everybody getting arrested. And you got to stay in there until one pays the other. And if they don't
Oh
care who
wow,
pays who. Yes.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
that's what I think. I think if there's no kids around, take them both downtown. Give them both the opportunity.
That's crazy. Okay. Also, we have to do a round of. Can I get a round of applause, Rick? Can I get a round of applause? So I would like to congratulate Miss Lisa Escobedo. Just had her first. You want to talk about it, Lisa? How your date went?
Oh, not particularly.
You know what I'm saying? I try to call her. I try to call her on the date, and to see if it actually happened, but she said it was. Can we get a little bit more detail?
No. We can all mind our own business.
Oh, damn. You see that, guys? You see that? But it went well, huh?
I guess that night it was fun.
Diesel, something that you guys don't know is that I have some secret.
You got some.
I got
some footage.
I don't have footage, but I got audio of something that happened. During that. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah.
Lisa, you be okay for me to play it?
And it wasn't a first date, by the way. But go ahead.
Oh, okay.
This is what happened.
Hey, everybody on YouTube, she's still singing.
Yep, it was a march. The Imperial March, the song. Oh, Jesus Christ. I give up.
Oh, I finally heard the march. It took me a while. It was.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So, Lisa, I can see you walking up with your whole outfit on.
I have good posture, and I do wear black all the time. So maybe that would, be right on spot, for me.
For sure, huh?
I just got the footage. Right? We're gonna be playing the footage on the background, so you guys can take a look.
Yeah, let me see the actual footage of the night, man.
Yeah. I mean, getting ready, people getting ready and stuff. Those things happen. Gotta get ready. For your date. Gotta take a shower.
Hey! Look at. Hey, that's how you gotta do it, man. Hey, you gotta make sure you get everything. Yeah. So you said this is not the first one, huh? That's good.
Good.
Hey, so that's congratulations, whoever. He got round two. I mean, he got date number 2. That's good. Let's give a shout out to everyone that's in the party, or at least in the chat. Amy, I see you out there. Heavy Water, what's up, man? Native American Chicano. Oh, Chicano. Okay. All right. We got Nada Surf. What is this? Licha Code. What is that?
Lechon
what
kawali.
is that?
I don't know what lechon kawali is, but it sounds like it's got to be some kind of food or something. You know.
Is that Spanish?
I don't think it's.
No, that is not.
It looks like some
I don't
kind of a.
know.
Let me tell you. You know how all foods come from Puerto Rico. You know that the origin of
No.
that is correct, and I researched this myself.
No.
Every
Stop,
single
hold
food
on.
that we have in the universe, in the planet, in
No.
Earth, they came
No.
from they originated in Puerto Rico. Just tell me,
No.
tell
It
me,
came
tell
from
me,
Goya.
tell me a food
No.
that you can eat anywhere in the world that is not being made in Puerto Rico before first.
Olives.
Roti.
Figs.
Let me tell you something. Puerto Rico have everything before before than anybody else. So like 200 years ago, some archaeologists they were doing some studies. I'm serious, in Texas. They were doing a study in Texas. Listen, so they were doing a study in Texas, and the archaeologists they dig a hole 50 feet down in the ground. So they found these pipes with like wires. They were big wires and they were like separated. So they were able to come to the conclusion that Texans have some type of communication system 200 years ago. Yeah, but it doesn't get there. This is you probably never seen this before. They went to what was the other place? Oh, they went to Chicago on the north side of Chicago, and they dig 500 feet down the ground, yeah, and they found it were like tubes with wires inside, like we call it Cat5 cable, like the internet cable, and then those archaeologists they were able to come to the conclusion that 200 years ago. People in Chicago have like a very intensive, very massive network, like a network system. So
200 years ago in
200,
Chicago.
200. What happened 200 years ago?
Let him get it off.
So they went to Puerto Rico. I'm serious. They sent they went to Puerto Rico, but because it's so far, they weren't able to go by themselves. So they sent this guy, Daddy Yankee, So Daddy Yankee, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm serious. He dig 1 foot. He would dig 1 foot down onto the ground, right there by the beach. No, he found absolutely nothing. He found absolutely nothing. So he came to the conclusion that 200 years ago, Puerto Ricans, they're already wireless.
Okay.
My God.
And what about ruby red grapefruit?
What is that?
Ruby red grapefruit?
Oh,
It's the grapefruit that's red on the inside.
but you talking about guava? Or you talking about Parsha? Ruby?
No, not guava. It's actually called ruby red grapefruit.
Yeah. And there's no way that that's Puerto Rican.
One second, let me see.
No way that could be Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah, ruby red grapefruit. Yeah, of course. We have that all the time.
Yeah.
We have two trees in my house, and they produce this humongous ruby red. I'm serious. Sometimes they get like to 15 pounds. It's very it's difficult. I'm telling you.
Ruby red is a GMO made by the University of Texas.
What's better? Puerto Rican rum?
It is not natural.
Puerto Rican rum or let me see. What else is rum that I like?
What else that's rum that you like?
Trinidadian rum.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I went to Barbados, I toured a rum factory there.
But what I can tell you is that when Christopher Columbus, when he went to Puerto Rico,
oh my God,
he stayed there. You know why he don't went anywhere else? Because he discovered the fountain of youth. I'm telling you, and he's been living.
Supposed to be in Florida, and
he's in Puerto Rico.
To the US.
So he built his house in there, and people. There's a story. They're saying that he's been living there for almost 600 years, man. Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. Anyway.
Abre.
So
that's ridiculous.
Just imagine, you live with in her house and she's like, hello, ¿cómo estás? People be like, what?
Nah.
That Barbados.
The boy needs me. I'll be back.
Okay, go ahead.
Did she just speak Spanish, though?
Oh yeah, they're very fluent in her house. Very fluent
in Spanish.
Oh yeah. The other day we were doing a show. I don't know if you realize, but she started speaking like Mandarin. on her father was speaking Mandarin back to her. Ping ding, da, da, da. Something like
Okay, I'm back.
I'm mocking a little bit, but that's what I heard. You know, so they were like,
It was like a
bang.
muck. It was like
What?
mukbang. It was like a mukbang.
What?
I
What are
didn't
you
know you
talking
speak I didn't know you speak Mandarin.
I don't speak Mandarin.
That's what they said. Somebody said it. They said you speak Mandarin
Who said
in
I
your
speak
household.
Mandarin?
You're very fluent speaking Mandarin in your household.
The other day we were having the show. I think somebody came to the door, and I thought it was your Mr. Abadi, and then he speak. I think Mandarin to you. He was like ping pong pang, and you were like tan tan tan. I don't know what happened, but
No, I said open, and then my son came in, and then I said, "What's up?" You know, like
He
Mexican
said,
slang. I said, "Que
"Pique-pa."
onda?"
I thought you were talking like Mandarin. You know,
That's not Mandarin.
I'm sorry.
Look. I don't know
All right.
Puerto Rican slang.
So
I only know Mexican slang.
So this week was very interesting. We talked about what was the dang are you dumb? Are you stupid?
We didn't do it. I told you that I wanted to change it to a Wednesday fact of the week, but that was also a day that you try to quote some facts from a musical. And then
first of all,
and so I had to correct you. And so basically that would have been the fact of the day.
First of all, I was still correct.
You were not correct. You were not correct. Like, don't let musicals be your source of information.
Hey, the stream just got blocked.
Huh?
Yeah, the stream just got blocked. We got black screen.
We did. That's so racist.
We got black screen. We got black screen. They're gonna change that.
We're back. We're back.
1 second. I think my brother's right here calling me.
Okay. Hey, he said the Mandarin thing. He probably said the Mandarin thing. They don't like that. So this week, I'm just giving some current events. Drake just released his music video, which is pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Are we really stooping to that level?
About that. It was very funny. That music video was very funny. You guys need to go ahead and check that out. This weekend, if you guys not really doing anything, there is a movie that I think Lisa would like too, with Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The superhero.
It's called.
Better not be Django.
No. And the D is silent, so it's.
Well, whatever.
It's Project Power.
It's too many bad words for me. I could.
What is it called?
It's Project Power.
Project Power. Look it up. Yeah, it's
what
really
is it
good.
about?
It's like are you like an X-Men fan type of like?
I'm playing the trailer behind us. Right there, you see right there, right there where they were casting stunts for Jamie Foxx, and they called me and they were like, "Oh, you meet the criteria."
Oh, that's you right there.
That's me right there. Just when you see Jamie Foxx from like a back shot, that's me walking. Because we have the same physique. We're pretty much the same height. We have the same skin tone.
Oh my god!
Look at that. That's my side. That's my good side. I had to shave the beard a little bit, but anyway.
You should have stopped with the guy was running naked, because that looks more like you.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know nothing about that. I don't even want to know how you know about that.
Because he's bringing sexy back. You didn't see him with his Facebook picture.
Back, yeah.
You ain't see his Facebook picture. It looked like profusely sweating. Looked like he just threw a gallon of water on a selfie. How much weight did you lose so far?
11 pounds.
That picture ain't him. He's got a beard. They don't have a beard.
11 pounds, baby.
Hey, there's a lot of they can green screen that off, man.
Oh yeah, they did a good job.
It's probably like his brother or something.
When I come back,
every time I was in stage,
Rick, I want you to green screen a beard onto my face next time, because I can't grow a beard. I can't grow a beard. I can't grow. I want a big one too, like like James Harden type, and my lips. All I want to see is my lips coming out like this. That's
There,
it.
was there
That's
was
all I
a guy.
wanna do.
There was a guy out there during on the set just playing this song all the time. I don't know why.
Have a good weekend. Heavy water.
All right, Heavy Water. See you later, man. Oh, are you playing something?
This guy's we all know. We all know. He's the one that got away with. You know, he's the one that got away with. You know who that guy is? Tony Stark.
I'm the dude.
Tony
This guy
Starks,
says-
man. Tony Stark. That's the one that got away with.
Never mind. You have to watch the movie first.
Which one? The 1994 Clerks or the second one?
It doesn't matter. He says it in all of them. He even says it in a couple of other Kevin Smith movies. It's his running line in every movie that he's in with Kevin Smith.
Rick, what movie? What movie are you going to be watching this weekend?
This weekend, I'm very sure that I'll be watching probably, and then they're gonna be listening to that too. So it's gonna be good. You there? Hello? Hello?
So y'all didn't want to talk about the news? It's very interesting. So glad you called me.
What happened with the news? Oh, I want to say something. There's a new game out there, guys. It's called Fall Guys. Okay, it's trending everywhere. So I'm gonna put a link in the description. of the comments.
Yes, I love that game.
So you guys go ahead. Don't forget to go to Steam, download that game with that code right there. You're supporting the channel by downloading the game with that code right there on Steam.
I have Steam. I play Steam games.
Yeah, so that's it.
So download the
Download that
game.
game.
I can finally play a game
Yeah,
with you guys.
Yeah, we can go live later on today or tomorrow, something like that.
Okay. Well, the
that's nice.
news that I had sent to you was about the Seattle Black Lives Matter protesters
Yeah.
demanding white people
Yeah,
give up their
we can
homes.
go live later on today or
I even
tomorrow.
sent you a video and everything. Let's sigh.
Damn, UNG just deleted our video on Facebook. UNG just deleted our video on Facebook. Anyway, are we done, guys? Are we done? We're gonna do some, guys. We're gonna do Fall Guys. So Lisa, download the video. Lisa already got it. I got it. So let's get to. We should get together, and do some Fall Guys. So keep an eye on this channel. If you guys see us playing live, let us know. Jump in. We can send friend requests to everybody and have a nice room, full of YouTubers, going crazy with Fall Guys.
All right.
Yeah, I'll definitely play. I actually have Fall Guys on PlayStation.
Hell yeah.
But I'll probably go to Steam and play it.
PC,
What other
baby.
Steam games you guys got? Like that's like the thing that I play the most is Steam.
Is Steam free? Explain Steam.
Steam
to
is
me.
free. It's let me show you real quick. So this is Steam right here, and you pretty much you go to the store, and then once you go to the store, there's gonna be a bunch of games. You can just use them there. The good thing about Steam is that let's say that you have a store, and then you have somebody else in another place, like your son or your wife or your husband, whatever. They can just log into Steam and play the games. I love Steam.
Oh, really?
I love it.
I might have to. Okay, I see it.
All right, guys, let's close the show. Any final thoughts, guys? Or are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Hey, thank you guys for showing up. It's pretty
Especially
light.
you who wasn't supposed to be here.
Hey, you're here. Thanks for the support, guys. Heavy Water, Amy, I see you out there. It's been a great week, guys. Stay focused. Stay focused on your goals and your perspective. Please listen to what Ricky said. Your perspective.
Something, quick story. So you guys know that, I don't know if you guys see me, I have the little Corvette, and then I have the big truck, whatever, yeah? A lot of people commented on some of the videos for the truck. So the truck is sold, okay? I sold the truck today. It's going to Oregon, to a place called Platinum Motors. The owner of that place is Jeremy Rupert. He's an amazing guy. He's gonna have the truck for sale probably by Monday. So if you guys are interested in getting a very nice truck, I'm gonna put the link on the description below as soon as the truck is up for sale. So on that note, I need to buy me another car, something practical, something that will give me, I just want to have one vehicle, not 2, 3 vehicles, nothing crazy like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a video about that. There's a couple people asking about videos for Midbore. I'm coming back with the videos. Tomorrow I got something planned for you guys. So hopefully we can answer some of those questions that I've been getting on social media. So thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much. You're the OG. Everybody else, peace.
And hair grease.
Say what? Lisa, you okay? Are you talking Mandarin?
Me?
No. I thought that was it. I thought that was right.
Hello.
I thought that was right. I was like, okay. I started putting up the peace fingers. But hey, guys, just stay positive out there. Thank you for showing up. Did you cut it?
No, I got you. No worry, I got you. Still there, man. Still there.
Hey, have a good one, guys.
Have a good one, guys.